everybody, welcome back to the episode Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going out and heading upon a little dope thing known as a raid. And we're gonna go ahead and acquire a little bit of help from the bunker with the last of the floppy disks we have at our disposal. As you guys are seeing, the Revenge Raiders decided not to raid. It's apparently not good enough for them. So thanks, Raiders. Appreciate that a ton. It's like I'm leaving y'all a nice and tasty treat over here. So give me free raids. But no, today we must call in the Raiders, which is exactly what we are going to do. We'll see what type of things they got upon us for the smorgasbord. And then we will head out and have ourselves a little bit of fun. And let's go ahead and get us the code for today. Today's bucket code is going to be 4518. At the time of me uploading this, if that's how day, make sure to check the comment section down below for the up-to-date code brought to you by the fan-fantastic community here at the Snipe Gang. And as soon as these Raiders pop in, there your boys and girls are. What do you have? And it appears that getting some C4 will make them very, very happy. So why don't we go ahead and do exactly that and head on out on a little bit of an adventure. I really hope, by the way, that the C4 is not going to be in an infected box, because I've had a lot of those lately, and I hate organizing my acid path with a passion, dude. But, you know what else we got to talk about? A little something known as this. What you guys are seeing right here and right now is some notes regarding the current and future updates and functions coming to Last Day on Earth Survival. These are notes taken from the official Last Day on Earth Discord when Cloud, a member of the Kafir team, was over there and just answering questions and overall giving some very helpful information. So without further ado, we got a ton of stuff that we got to get to dive it into. So let's get into it, shall we? We are currently between milestones of 5 and 6 on the development roadmap. If you guys do not know what the development roadmap is, boom, that is exactly what you guys are seeing right here and right now. It is something that Kafir laid out a couple, I think it was probably over a month ago, but some weeks ago this was laid out, and it's just kind of like a relative update plan. Now, it's not going to be perfect, like everything won't necessarily come in order, but this is like a rough idea of how things are coming, and all that I know is give me swamp. I want swamp in the ATV pad, and it's looking like it's getting close, baby, given some of the stuff that has already been added. But like the convoy event, for example, that was added in, it's not necessarily on the roadmap, so it's not like the roadmap contains everything and anything that's being added to the game, but again, a rough idea. So we got some pretty cool stuff to look forward to. That if the attack sequence is initiated, you will always get the damage unless you use a roll. So I believe what this is saying is that if a zombie, for example, tries to attack at you, right, if he starts the animation, aka he was close enough to do some damage to you, it will always do the damage unless you use your roll to time it, meaning the roll is kind of a pretty useful skill in that sense, because you might be able to like get a slice off on a zombie, then roll away into safety. It's actually very cool to keep in mind, and if you are an owner of the roll skill, definitely something that you should keep on your mind the next time you're messing around a little bit. The personal effects item image changed because it looked like the blueprint icon, so they changed that around. In the past, there's some sort of connection issue that isn't necessarily solved, but is being worked on. So if anyone is having connection issues, that is being addressed, and that is something that they are working on. Reactions might not be in chat, although Cloud, the person who was talking about all this jazz, does want to have Pepe from Discord. So hopefully we do get like some emojis and stuff we could toss in chat, because those will be me malicious, baby. Vodka is not gonna be added. Bwah, bwah. I know we will not be able to move walls and floors, unfortunately, but hopefully at least what Cloud is going to be doing is asking the team if partial materials might indeed be gotten for destroyed level 2 to 4 walls. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like when a level 3 wall is destroyed, you will not get the contents that you put into it for the level 2 and level 1 portions of it. So hopefully that is something that will be changing, so we could actually start getting some of those materials back, because that'd be very nice, because I don't know, dude, more materials back. And it makes sense, like if they break a wall, like we should still be getting stuff back from it. So I mean, a fraction of the prior levels would definitely be very, very handy. Although it's interesting that they do say destroyed level 4 walls, meaning we might be getting close to when level 4 walls might indeedly do be able to be broken into through the power of the metal cutter. But that is something that we are going to need to wait and see for. They have added some lights to the workbenches, so in case, oh, sorry about the burp there, if you guys have noticed that, that is why they are shining. I believe the lights are lit when a workbench is actually in use, so it's kind of like a nice little visual way of keeping track. The current small number of friends is for server testing. They will add more, but not necessarily in the very next update, so we're not going to be capped at 5 friends for all of Last Day on Earth time. No need to worry about that. The level 1 radio tower is not expensive, so they are not going to make it any cheaper, and the level 2 radio tower won't need coins, so that's good to hear. And Cloud said he guessed that it wouldn't be that expensive either. I mean, from what we've seen of the level 2 radio tower, honestly, the hardest part just appears to be some of the materials that aren't necessarily in the game yet. Everything else seems to be relatively good, and hopefully the swamp will be bringing those exact materials. Cold survival skill should be deleted, at least in Cloud's opinion, so that is something that we might be seeing, since Cloud, I believe, is a producer on a Kafir, like he's a producer of the Last Day on Earth game, so I believe he does have say in these such decisions. So that is good to hear that the cold survival skill might indeedly be gone with. So just as soon as you unlock the north, the winter zones are easy access. The fate of the camouflage skill is yet to be decided. Revenge raid should be unwanted, so there's no skill to increase the odds. I mean, they should hopefully still get rid of the camouflage skill. I think they even had like a poll on this over at the Discord at some point or something like that, and the amount of people that want that skill donezo is very big. And honestly, because I have that skill maxed out, so like if they got rid of that skill, that'd be like a 10% bigger chance of me getting revenge rated every time. I would enjoy that 10%. So I think I know which camp I'm in. Let me know what you guys think regarding that, but I think we're all on the same boat of give us free revenge raids, please. Because if you know how to build your base right, and even if you just go and collect some wood and honeycomb up your base, you will usually be able to protect your base and bait a free revenge raid out of it, which is very, very nice. There are no current plans for the stuck door in the bunker alpha first floor. Initially, you were able to actually send your dog in there, but then they changed that, so it's no longer a secret doggy door. So I mean, they might not have any specific plans, but it does appear that they do want to keep the lobby of Bunker Alpha open to future things in that case. I mean, because otherwise, like, if they weren't thinking of adding something somewhere down the line, they wouldn't just leave that doorway, like they wouldn't change it back from being like something you could send your dog into to get some rewards. Now I think it's just stuck again or something like that. So there might not be specific plans for it, but I do believe that there is potentially they do want something in the works over there. The metal cutter, when it is added, will make a lot of noise. There is no info about the release date. It will not be added yet, meaning we do still have some time. It doesn't appear to be very close on the horizon or anything like that. So for those of y'all with metal walls, you are still safe for now. Although when it comes to raiding and bases, I'd love to have me some metal cutters available, because I imagine those raids would have some very nice stuff within them. But it's good that they are going to be balancing that as well, and that the metal cutter, it makes sense. It's going to be even stronger than C4. So maybe since the iron hatchet, like breaking a level 1 wall gets you 2 noise, level 2 wall gets you 8, the stone wall gets you 16. I can see the metal cutter doing maybe like 24, 25 or somewhere along that. That appears to be relatively in line with the way that like additional tiers of walls scale or something like that. The different costs between the iOS and Android store items are because of local taxations. The devs are not involved in that, so in case that's anything anyone is ever wondering about, there will be more character customization coming to the game later. The broken down truck at the home base will not be removed. I think a big reason for that is that's where kind of like all the AI and stuff do appear as well. That's where the raiders appear. That's where the dealer appears. That's where, and for the most part at least, that's where like my dogs all seem to chill. So it just seems to be kind of like that conglomeration spot for all the AI. So it's probably going to continue being that, and hopefully we can welcome some more AI to our home every once in a while. That'd be pretty cool. The ECs, aka electronic circuits and safe, will not be craftable, at least for now. Hopefully they add some sort of in-game way to acquire the safe, because currently I do not believe that that exists. Dude, even if they did something like Westland Survival, where like if you log in for like 28 days, you know, like on the 28th day you get a safe. Like honestly, that's like a cool way of rewarding people for playing the game for long enough. And I think I mean, at that point, if you're investing that much time with the Last Day on Earth, by that time people hopefully want to start getting into raiding. So I mean, giving them that safe to keep like what, just 5 items safe for every like month straight they play the game, I don't think that's too outrageous. Let me know what you guys think about that, but I do think that that would definitely be fair. Bases are going to stay 1717 and will not be expanded, although that might change for the clan base, since this is talking specifically about normal bases. But remember, the clan base is going to be a central base. This is something we went over a couple of videos ago, or actually in the past video, one of the two, and they did say it is going to be kind of like that central location for your entire clan. So I imagine they might want to make it bigger than just a normal base, since a normal base is kind of meant for one person. So I can definitely see potentially something bigger coming for clan bases, but there is confirmation that normal bases are going to stay their size. The infected wolf is adorable and is not going to be removed. Removing the motorcycle driver skill is being considered, so that is some very great news. Hopefully the ATV skill follows suit, because that skill is going to be a doozy to get when ATV time comes, and something that I still got to strive for getting, because you have to get it from like the winter zone. So definitely the hardest and most out of the way zone to go and grind into. There are no plans about reducing walking time. The RNG system works fine. When chances are low, it doesn't mean that the system is bad. So here that they're saying like it might seem like the system's rigged or something, but at the end of the day, that is kind of the beauty and also the hideousness of randomness. Like, randomness is random. There's like literally no if and or but anything about it. Random is just like, oh, I'm doing this now, you know? So it does suck, but that is the way the RNG system works in Last Day on Earth, and that's the way that it's worked in like a ton of games that have come before Last Day on Earth as well. Although when it comes to the gas tank, I really do hope for like key items like that, they do decide to maybe make like long quest lines you could go through to acquire them as well, because basing that purely on RNG is, I don't know, man. Especially when the ATV comes, hopefully they do have like guaranteed, even if it's like something you really have to work for, something guaranteed would definitely be nice. And I think all of us could agree on that. Titanium will come after multiple updates, and soon the weapon skin will be editable, aka custom weapon skins coming to a Last Day on Earth update near you. More servers are being tested and might be added if it's necessary. Probably will be necessary for Past the Wall, especially as they start adding in more zones. And finally, the electronics lab is not ready. So that is the information I got to share with your boys and girls. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about it in that comment section down below, whether that be your guys' thoughts on some of my thoughts I tossed in there, some of you guys' original thoughts, anything you'd like to add in, any of that type of jazz, I'd love to hear in that comment section down below. And remember that comments push third of the way into the way you turn on and do such place store gift card give. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That's where you win on today's video. I'll go ahead and turn on every single Last Day on Earth video. Wednesday rolls our pick random video from the past week, pick random comment random video. That will be winning for the week, and we'll come every week give away that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell in to stay up to date with every Last Day on Earth video going up, which is every single opportunity y'all got to go ahead and enter into said giveaways. Not to mention, oh dear God, I'm starving. Where's the food? Okay, hold on. I'm tossing this in there. We're getting some data, then we're getting out of here because I gotta get some food. But yeah, not only that is also the best way to get the latest of Last Day on Earth information, the latest of Last Day on Earth update gameplay as soon as that time comes, not to mention many other dope survival games as well. But with that said and with that done, can't wait to hear what y'all gotta say about that smorgasbord of information we had today. And I can't wait to hopefully get some food in my belly because I'm kind of starving right now and I am not a fan of this. But I'm so sorry this video is gonna be going up a little bit later today. I have been dealing with internet issues all day because suddenly, like yesterday, my internet started to decide, hello, I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to you there, your lucky location, so we can get this stuff and I can get to raiding. My internet decided to start being super poopy when it comes to uploading. This is exactly what happened like a month and a half ago, and it appears that it keeps on happening like every month to month and a half. So shouts out to you, Comcast, appreciate it a ton, because I went from YouTube uploads taking like right around 15 to 20 minutes usually. They now take about 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, that's just great. That's just great. And I do want to get these videos out to y'all in a relatively reasonable time. But hey, I guess Comcast got different things to say about that. So love you so much, Comcast. Appreciate the bejesus out of you. And, the starvation continues. Hold on, I'm like 99% sure we can get some berries here. There's gotta be berries. Okay, there we go. Yeah, give me some of these. I'm gonna get a bunch of berries I can chow down on, and then I'm gonna do this. But yeah, that's also the reason today's video is gonna be, hey, it's a normal one. I don't have to worry about the infected box. But it's also a bit of the reason that today's video is gonna be a little bit on the shorter side, because shorter videos are quicker to edit, they are quicker to render, they're quicker to upload. And right now, I definitely need that quicker to upload part, because whew, Comcast does not like me at the moment, man. They're probably like, oh my god, this guy's using so much internet. We can't have that. We can't give him the speeds that he pays for. That's not allowed. And it's like, all right, whatever you say, dude. I hate it. I hate it. Whenever I come home for the summer, this is hello. I like what I'm seeing. Dude, all that steel, all that copper, all the engine parts. Okay, I got to back on topic of bagging on Comcast. Every time I come home, dude, I have these issues, and it is the one reason I love being at school. I have never had internet problems at school. It always happens here. I guess something about being at school for like, I don't know, like an engineering school. They're just like, oh, better not throttle these dudes. They'll get super mad. So I don't know. Is Comcast throttling me right now? That's my best guess because I've literally tried uploading on different computers, on different browsers. I've even tried uploading to totally different sites to see if maybe like YouTube is being slow. No, that's not the case. So literally the only thing left is Comcast. So yeah, if y'all could go ahead and hop on that and get it fixed, I would appreciate the ever-living bejesus out of that, because currently I am, I don't like uploading this late, man. I like when my uploads are quick so I can get these vids out to y'all on the ASAP. So let's cross our fingers. Let's pray to the shotgun raid gods that hopefully Comcast decides to start giving me them speeds that I'm paying for. Dude, the weird thing is too, like my download speed is totally fine. It's exactly what it should be. When it comes to upload, just straight garbo, straight garbage. So I'm sorry for that little miniature rant there, but you know what better way of taking our frustrations out than over on some unsuspecting saps base. So like I said, unfortunately this is all that we're gonna be doing today, but no worries, we will have more coming, not to mention the continued daily raids as well. Y'all know them daily raids are my favorite part. And I do also have DOS C4 over in the chopper. This is the last of the C4 in my storage, so looks like the grind for C4, man. If we can't continue getting it from floppy disks, unless this base decides to give us a floppy disk, there is also, I'm gonna go ahead and store that so we have the gas slot for when we go on the raid. But there's a chance the grind for C4, aka my favorite place, the red zones, might begin yet again. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to organizing stuff and talk to y'all. And with the final hatchet getting crafted on up, let's go ahead and put some materials away. And why don't we go ahead, I'll bring a 5 and 5er today, and we'll have a couple of hatchets stored up for the next time that we head out. We are going to need to, definitely got to get some food soon. I totally forgot about that. Those berries did not sustain me for long. But as I was saying, let's just go ahead and bring a little pistola out to play around with. We'll go ahead and mod that one properly. Put the almost broken one away for now. That is the food. Nom, 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 nom. The beans, dude, they are always there when I need them. Shouts out to you, beans. Ain't nothing as reliable as you when it comes down to it. But hoki doki, honky dory, this is where we stand. We stand at the raid. And let's make sure that we go ahead and modify this puppy so we are prepared to bring down the enemies as quickly and painlessly. I don't want the zombies experiencing pain. Psych! These zombies are gonna be dying. Well, I don't know. If they die by the shotgun, it's a pretty quick and painless death. Because at least for the fast ones, they die within one shot. That is the textbook definition of an instant death. But for real, can't wait to see what y'all got to say about that stuff we went over, since it is such a smorgasbord of information. And honestly, the things I'm most hyped for is hopefully them adding in like some kind of way of having safes in game. And I think you guys could definitely agree with me on that, dude. Like I seriously think like kind of like similar to like what Let's Land Survival does. If any of you guys have checked that out, oh god, I feel sneeze good, but the sneeze came on, and we gotta drive over there with the fuel. Woo! I think it's the first time I sneezed on video in a hot minute. What a rare instance, y'all. What a rare occurrence y'all have just witnessed. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I completely lost the train of thought of what I was saying. I think I literally sneezed out the train of thought or whatever it was. Oh, yeah, but like metal cutters and stuff. Like, hopefully, dude, metal cutters are definitely something I'm looking forward to, since that's going to be like pretty much the next evolution of the rating system. And that is when, I don't know how hard they're going to be to get. I don't know how worthwhile they're going to be to break into, but, ooh, okay. That's some alright stuff, but it definitely seems like there might be some promise behind it. But okie dokie, this is the base that we have. Here's the problem. This is probably gonna be an absolutely trash base, okay? I'm leaving it open. Like it might still not be trash, you know. It could actually. And apparently everything just want to keep going wrong today because what do you know? My hard drive decided to stop recording now. So hopefully y'all didn't miss much, but we haven't broken into anything. I was just saying how well this base also looks like it's gonna poop on us. So today's just been a poop-tastic day by the looks of it. But hey, I'm holding out hope, but honestly, every time I've seen like a miniature stone base like this, we usually get an electronic circuit or like an engine part, and that's about it. And like that's okay. Is that worth a C4? No, dude, a C4 for an electronic circuit might be the worst trade I've ever heard of. Ever since electronic circuits became kind of easy to get. But at least one C4 ought to get us into the entire base, and who knows, I might be proven wrong. There might be some actual goods hidden within, but like I'm not seeing anything like super crazy on the outside. I'm not seeing like a chopper completed. I don't even think I see like an ATV anywhere or anything like that, and I don't really know if the ATV this base technically could fit an ATV, but it's just like even if it does, that might be an ATV right there. I can't tell her. That might be a gunsmith bench, something like that. Who knows? I'm just gonna go ahead and break in through these windows right here. Knock knock, it's the dude who's about to be disappointed by the contents of your base. Maybe, who knows? It looks like it is a double room type of base. We'll see what this first one contains, because honestly, dude, one C4 is a lot to invest into this base, and from what I'm seeing over here, it looks like they got something big. Like I can't exactly tell. Oh, that might, okay, that's the chopper. 100% there's a chopper into there, so no ATV, and it's like I'm trying to like peek through the windows, use the windows to my advantage. I'm not even seeing any more chests, so I think this is the chest room. Bless up, we broke into this one. If I had to use 2 C4 to get into this, I'd be heartbroken, but let's hope that the rating gets a little bit brighter once the chests start breaking, and it's okay. They could definitely be worse than that. I have gotten much worse than that, so at least it's not the biggest disappointment in my last day on Earth career. That is, honestly, I think the biggest disappointment came, I think I used 4 C4, and literally the base was like a stone honeycomb base. So I walked out of there with quite literally almost nothing, but we got an electronic circuit, and we got some red tickets, and I guess some other tickets too, but that is kind of the highlight of what we got so far. We're going to be using our tools here to break into the chests and see what these contain for us. Please be some more good stuff. Maybe some guns. No, there's no guns. Yeah, my hopes are not high. I might be wrong, but I think you guys could agree that this base has not really shown us anything to even get our hopes close to anywhere near the direction of up. That upward direction of hope is just not happening. But hey, we got duct tape. At the very least, we got some duct tape to add into the olden inventory. I guess I could take some nuts and bolts. A single phone is really a highlight of a raid. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop doubting on your raid. Okay, you still got 5 chests, maybe. Honestly, I hope this raid just smacks me in the face with the hand of disproving and disproves everything I'm saying. But I honestly have like no hope that that's gonna happen. Also, by the sounds of it, there's also like a radio over in that room, so I really don't know if that room is going to be worthwhile at all. And while these zombies do continue to run at us, the only thing they're running into is a little bit more death than they had to experience before. So, I mean, they are zombies. Like, they already 100p experienced death. Come on, finish the toxic abomination. If you start shooting at somebody, finish shooting them, god dang it. Jesus, where'd you learn that lesson? How dare you leave that one person with 6 health? Freaking should have just left him out of his misery. And by that, I mean should have killed them quicker, so I stopped getting hit by 3 and instead got hit by 2 of them at a time. But 3 chests to go, at least that I'm seeing, and chests continue to be disappointing. And these are the type of raids, man, that are just like, why do these exist? Like, at the very least, if there was something better than an electronic circuit, like maybe a couple of guns, okay, you know, it's okay to trade a C4. Maybe a couple of engine parts, all right, engine parts are definitely valuable, but an electronic circuit, dude, ever since the recycler got added, I feel like the rating system overrates the electronic circuit, because the way that it currently works is that I'm pretty sure the way the bases are determined, like if you can get a base, like the game won't give you an absolute trash base. The game always makes sure that there's at least quote unquote something in the base. Unfortunately, I'm like pretty sure the game still thinks electronic circuits are super valuable. I don't think the game has realized that the algorithm that the rating system uses has not realized that electronic circuits aren't as good as they should be. So the game thinks it's giving us like an alright rating, because it's like, yo, an electronic circuit, like back in the day, rating an electronic circuit, do you know how hype I'd be for this thing? But ever since the recycler update, it's like, stop, make these less valuable, like in the system, because definitely every one of us value that less than we did like a couple of updates ago before the recycler update. That is when it was super valuable, because you had to use it to get past Sector 7, you had to use it to freaking build up your acid bath, like it was so good. And now it's like, a lot easier to get. So hopefully they adjust the system and adjust the value of it in the algorithm to match that. Dude, I can't even English today. Oh my god, I've been too busy talking to Comcast people trying to get my internet fixed. Spoiler alert, still hasn't happened. Oh, at least like 10 days from now I'm moving back into school, so that'll be good, and hopefully the internet there will be better because I am sick of having aneurysms over trying to get the speeds I paid for. Why must it be so difficult? Feels bad, man. I guess I could go ahead and grab a couple of those things too. I'm sorry, dude. I don't like just I'm not breaking into this room, dude, because I know there's a chopper over there. I just want to keep the C4 more than I want to find out the disappointment that awaits us in that room, you know? It's just like, that's where the chopper is, that's where the radio is. It's just nothing super promising, at least that we've seen so far. You know what is promising though? Some shotgun raid on the, oh my god, brutality to him. But as I was saying, some shotgun raid to the, dude, I love watching the shotgun raid just absolutely pick some of these dudes apart. But as I was saying, nothing but a little bit of shotgun raid to teach these abominations a lesson. And dude, look at that. They're all stepping in stride. Oh, synchronized power walking, brought to you by the 3 toxic abominations. A poopier version of the 3 musketeers. And also a lot more zombified version of the 3 musketeers. Shotgun raid. Oh, dang it. We couldn't finish him off. But we are 2 pistol bullets away from him being done. And like, dude, why does this all have to be surrounded in stone? It's not even protecting anything super crazy quite yet. Like, I'm not even sure this guy's honestly gone out to raids yet, you know? Because if he was raiding, he'd probably know that he should be honeycombing his base in some wooden walls to protect it from getting broken into. So, I really just think this is an early game player, because the only bench I'm seeing is that. I'm hearing a radio. I know that there's a 2x2. At least one of them is taken up by the radio. I'm not seeing any chest in that slot, not seeing anything in that slot. I honestly think this dude just kind of like split it into half, but I wish there was like another window so I could tell, because currently the only thing this window tells me is that there's a chopper over there. So it's quite the internal debate, trust me, but I just do not think that it is worth the investment of that 1 C4. That 1 C4, especially with some of the raids we've gotten where the 4th C4 got us the good stuff at this point, I'd rather save it. So I'll go ahead. I'll chow down on your food at the very least. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and spread a ton of vitamin P. What do you like most? I hear you like chopping wood apart. Well, I hope you like your wood soaked with vitamin P, my friend, because that's exactly how all of your wood is gonna be. You're gonna have to fix this workbench up, and it's gonna, you know, all that broken wood is really gonna soak in the vitamins. So have fun with that. I don't even know why I'm mad at the person with the base. I shouldn't be mad. I should be mad at the rating system for making this a type of base to get. And that's the thing. Like, why is this a thing? Especially for like those of y'all that do the rating quests and whatnot. It's just like, it's, if I like knocked out 5 quests, all that jazz into that, and then this is what I spend a C4 to get, I would be a very, very upset camper, because there's, I don't know, man. I don't know, but hey, we've been having okay luck, so at the same time, I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much. You know, every once in a while, we do have to get pooped on, I guess. I don't know, though, man. These bases are just, like, at least like a gun, or like 2 guns, you know what? Then it's like, okay, a little something, but having an electronic circuit be the best thing you get out of a raid. I don't raid for electronic circuits game. I am very sad to tell you that. But I do raid for some gas, so we got some of that. After we take into account the gas that we put in, we're walking out to 1 gas can richer, so I guess that's all right. We can put that over there, because I'm telling you, dude, like, the raiders still think that's valuable too. That's why I'm saying, like, the system definitely thinks the electronic circuit is more valuable than it is. If you come home, the reason I put it in my chopper is because anything you have in your chopper is not taken into account when the raiders ask for their cut of the loot. So if that was in my inventory, they'd be asking for a lot. But they do not ask for a lot now, because I put it away. And again, that just further showcases how valuable they think it is and how wrong that they are. Why you do this, Raiders? Why you do this? But all right, I've just been trying to decide what to use the last couple of slots on. I guess we could use a hammer, because we got to use that for some melee mods. What else could we go over to? I got 1 more slot. I could grab some turkey. I could feed that to the pups at some point. I could get behind that, or honestly, yeah, that's more valuable than the phone. A stack of iron is pretty aight. I got a good amount of stone back at base. Not worried about that. Not worried about any of that. Like, maybe this. Yeah, I guess, all right, goodbye to the wrenches. Honestly, I have a lot of wrenches. Goodbye to the medkits, unless, yeah, we haven't used any yet either, so I'm fine with that, and like, then there's just grass and stuff, so I'm pretty good with this. I know that we could still C4 into there, but we're already at like a good amount of noise. Like, check it out. I'll just like do one shot. We're already at 77. If we use one more C4, we're gonna be up to 90. The big one's gonna pop up. So like, even at this point, man, we're too far into it. We just gotta take the L that the rating system hath provided us, because I don't know, I guess like I guess it's our fault that we decided to use a C4 on this raid, but at the end of the day, I don't go to raids, so I could be like, oh, guess I'll just try the next raid. You know what would be a fair idea? I think if you don't see a base that you like, maybe like you have to do like less quests next time. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll try to continue to explain it here. I care about the signal transmitter more than the green tickets. I have a lot of green tickets back at home, but yeah, honestly, I think like if you do come across a base and like you think it's like, all right, I'm not gonna break into this base. If you do that right now, you just wasted either your coins or your quests just working towards nothing, you know? And then if you do use a C4, well, even if you had a hunch that the base was poopy, you might be like, well, I don't want to waste all that time. I don't want to waste that effort. I don't want to waste that coinage just to get nothing. And I don't know. I would completely agree with that. It does suck if you get nothing. So it's like the game's kind of like convincing you like, hey, I mean, you're already here, but you should definitely use it, you know? But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there should be something where, you know, you can like pick a new raid. Something like that, because sometimes the raids are just straight trash. And like I called it at the beginning. That raid wasn't gonna be good, but I literally can't do anything about it. I could walk away, but then I'm walking away either from the coins I spent or from the time and quests that I utilized to get the raid in the first place. So it's a flawed system. Obviously, you shouldn't be able to like just keep on trying out new raids, but maybe like, you know, if you don't like the raid, you come back to the raiders and maybe you have to do like 2 or 3 quests. You know, maybe you do a little bit less on the quest side, and then they're like, oh, okie dokie, well, here's a better base, you know, sorry about that. I don't know. I think that'd be fair. Is there poo? Is there poo in the game? I just want to hand these guys a pile of poop in their hands, and I want them to be happy about it. Like, I would literally fill up their inventory with a doo-doo. All right, because if you guys give me raids like that, I am not gonna be a happy camper, you freaking raiders. Man, take your stuff, god dang it. If you go ahead and take a peek at the world map, let's see if maybe a chopper event or something has popped up that we can head over to, because I haven't seen any chopper events yet. Or does the game, oh, is that a good noise? Is that, hey, we got a chopper event we can head to. We got 5 minutes to get prepared for it, so at the very least, we're gonna end off on a good note. This chopper event is literally gonna give us better stuff than the raid. I'm telling you right now, it's actually gonna be better. So I'm heading on over there. I don't mind using some gas than a little bit of energy. It's already get way better stuff than we got out of that raid. Like I know that raids have to be bad sometimes, but like, don't make them that horrendously bad. Like, it's just a couple like scraps here or there. Like, have a couple like that guy didn't have melee weapons. Like, what is this man surviving with? Half of a hammer? Like, so many questions, man. So many questions that just ain't gonna be answered. But all right, let's just put my stuff away and I'll talk to y'all when we are ready to quest. At the very least, though, we are one blind 1 kill away from another red ticket crate, so maybe we'll get some C4 from that. But given the luck I've been having over the past like 2 days, I don't exactly know if the game's gonna want to give us a C4. I haven't got a C4 from a red crate in a while either, so shouts out to you, red crate, appreciate it. But at the very least, I'm not putting the 5 hatchets away. I don't think we're gonna walk away from the chopper with a totally full inventory, but we're definitely gonna walk away with some good stuff. And at this point, I need some good stuff in my life because the raids can't provide it. I know you guys might be like, oh, Star, but like it might not make sense, you know, for like us to know we're like for every raid to for sure be good. And I guess that's a valid point, but at the same time, it is the raiders. The raiders literally scout out this base. So like, doesn't it make sense that the raiders maybe might be able to differentiate like if a base is, you know, decent or if a base isn't, since, you know, their name is the Raiders. Their job is quite literally to raid, and they're just giving us bases. You know, I feel like they definitely know of better bases than that. So to send us out on some hot trash is, I don't know. Don't appreciate it, guys. Don't appreciate it. Unfortunately, you know what I'm gonna do? Next episode, man, we're going to the farm and we are bringing them some pain. Hopefully the raiders spawn in. If I was the raiders, I'd be fearing for my life because an angry Papa Star is not who they want to encounter. But all right, what up, Survivor? How'd you doing today? What is poppin', my main? We're running out of time for what? For the zombie horde to eat you alive, or for me to get attacked by y'all? You trying to attack? No. Oh, wow. Dude, I feel like these guys always get attacked by zombies. They haven't attacked me in a minute, so thank you guys for being kind of nicer people. Just keep on killing this horde over there. Crazed naked man with machete and guy with baseball bat and man with gun. Can the man with gun die a little bit quicker? I don't want to attack him yet. I don't want to waste my own gun on these guys. Like, I got zombies doing the work for me here, man. Like, I can get behind this. How's this guy not dead yet, dude? This man is getting absolutely swarmed. 54 health. All right, well, if more zombies show up this time around, oh, okay. Are they going to be attacking me or attacking him? I think they're attacking him. So as soon as he starts shooting, that's when I start looting. Oh, there you go. He started shooting. All right, I'm getting this stuff because that zombie horde is definitely taking him out this time. I hear him. The punching has begun. He is not gonna win this on his own, but all right, whatevs. I'll use a little bit of pistol on these guys. I don't feel like running back and forth. Oh my God, what is that man's doing? But if there's another wave of the horde that comes at me, I'm gonna be a salty sea sailor. Oh, a pipe. Is this really gonna be the one where we don't get a gun? Is even the chopper event gonna do me like this today? Oh man, today's just been an unlucky day, man. I think we just gotta, I don't know there's anything I can do, man. The game, IRL, the internet, everything is handing me straight L's today. So I'm very sorry about that, but there is nothing that I can do. Not even the chopper event wants to give me a gun, dude. I can't remember the last time I didn't get a gun from a chopper event. Like, I am being completely honest here. I don't think any of these guys dropped a gun. There might be like this one guy over here if I could even loot him, but he probably had absolute trash too. So, well, that's yet another L. So I think I might just, today's just a bad day. Today's some bad luck. I am going to end it off there. So hopefully we can start off tomorrow with a little bit of better luck at our backs, because currently the rating system is, I mean, at the very least, there was no infected box, you know, but other than that, pretty much everything has been pooping on us. So I'm gonna go ahead, hopefully get rid of some of the poop IRL, in which case we can hopefully get some videos out to y'all a little bit earlier, but it's up to Comcast at this point. So counting on you, bud. Don't have any expectations out of him though. They don't exactly care too much from what I've seen so far. But that's gonna wrap up this episode of Last Doubters Survival. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get a chopper gas tank and join the chopper squadron. Can't wait to hear what y'all gotta say about the information we were talking about today. Not to mention best of luck in the giveaway as well. I'm just running around kiting the zombies right now. Best of luck getting the puppa and the true friend perk, protecting your base, going out on raids much better than the one I went out upon today. Like, honestly, dude, if you're gonna give me a raid like that, like, at least don't make me use a C4 to find out I've been smacked by the hand of disappointment. And okie dokie. Apparently this is happening too. Apparently, nothing can go right today, man. Watch, I'm about to die at this event. I am calling it right now. Okay, bless up, I didn't die at least. Best of luck defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at us, building the best attachments that you can, getting all the personal skills and the whatnot as well, not to mention getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.